They're back. Bayern is back. Bayern comes back from the winter break playing Hoffenheim and 3-0 win. 3-0 win. If you go on my Twitter, I called for a 2 or 3-0 win, clean sheet being very important, and we got that. We got the result that I really, really wanted, and I'm happy. But we'll get to it. But barring 1 minute where Hoffenheim had three big chances, the goat Neuer obviously saving him because he's the goat keeper. Um, Very happy with this game. Very, very happy with this game. Obviously, a little bit of emotional game. The first game Bayern plays at home after the passing of legendary Der Kaiser, Franz Beckenbauer. Rest in peace, man. I did make a video about it because I was so busy during the week. I wanted to just to talk about like how good this guy was, even though I didn't watch him live. If you just go back and just watch Franz Beckenbauer highlights, and you'll see that this guy was a defender far, far ahead of his time. And he just passed, and this was a game to tribute him. I know next week, Bayern should have a bigger memorial service for him, which is good because today was cool with the moment of silence. But he needs more. He needs more. He needs more. This is the greatest player that's ever worn the Bayern München shirt. So top class performance for the performance today for Der Kaiser. And yeah, man, I don't have too many complaints. We'll get into like my little nitpicking complaints, right? Man, there's something stuck in my throat. I know this video is coming out pretty late after the match, because after the match I went to the dentist and had my mouth numbed and I had 4 fillings done, and I didn't want to do the video right after because my right side of my face was just swollen and I couldn't even talk. I would have been talking. If I did do a video with my swollen face, I would have been like blah, 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 blah. And I don't want to talk when I'm sounding like I'm missing a couple of body parts and genetic but it seems like I have genetic abnormalities. You know what I mean? I don't want to sound like that. So I don't even know what I'm trying to say there. But let's get into the game. The game start. First of all, I like the lineup from Tuchel. Maybe I want Pavlovic to play more, but hey, Guerrero is a signing we made from Dortmund, who was supposed to be a key player for the squad. So I understand why he's playing over Goretzka even and Pavlovic. Understood. Obviously, the backline was obvious that's going to be that because we only have De Ligt and McConnell at center backs. Mazraoui's injured. Davies is our left back guy. Neuer in goal. And yeah, I guess the only shock maybe for the starting 11 is Mueller in for Thomas Mueller. And if you really think about it, it isn't a shock because this is the Franz Beckenbauer Memorial game at home. Thomas Mueller has to play. You know what I mean? Like Kingsley Coman, you have to go to the bench just for this one, man. Like Thomas Mueller needs to start in this match. All the legends. We need to get as many legends involved in this day and in this game. And I think that was one of the primary reasons Mueller started. Now Mueller did start the previous 2 games before during the winter break, but that was also because Kingsley Coman was injured. So maybe Kingsley Coman will be eased in. He came in as a sub, but yeah. That was really the only surprise. Musiala starting, of course, Sané, Kane. And yeah, the game starts. It takes a little bit for Bayern to get into the groove. Hoffenheim kind of had like a couple of shots from like 30 yards out, didn't do shit. And then obviously our glorious, glorious King Jamal Musiala with a beautiful goal from a very, very tough angle. Bauman probably should have done better if we're being real. Bauman's a very, very good goalie. I rate him very highly. He's a candidate to be the 3rd goalie for Germany at the Euros this summer. But he probably should have got that, but still it was a fantastic shot by Jamal off the post and in. He was really hyped after the celebration. You saw Jamal was like really getting hyper. Like he was really hyped for that goal, which is good to see. Only improves his confidence. And obviously we go to the second half. Second half was tough. And this is where my complaint comes. There was 1 minute, Hoffenheim. In 1 minute, Hoffenheim had 1 or 2 minutes. Hoffenheim had 3 massive chances. One of them comes from a cross. Neuer anticipates it. The goat keeper Neuer anticipates it. You guys, this anticipation, it comes in, and I think it was Bauer or something who wins the header for Hoffenheim, and Neuer's already there. This is why Neuer is the freaking goalkeeper, man. Neuer is something else, man. Coming back from an injury like that and make those saves. There was another chance. Bauer, whatever the fuck his name is for Hoffenheim, was also in because De Ligt and Upamecano were getting beat on headers, laid off headers. I don't know what happened in that minute, but they were just getting beat off headers and over the tops. And Neuer made a huge save, and then they also had another chance where they hit the crossbar. And really, they should have scored, one of those, and it would have been a tie game. What do you think happened? If you didn't watch the game, oh my god, I keep yawning. But what do you think happened? Well, we go a couple minutes later, and Jamal Musiala, another fantastic goal, dribbling the Hoffenheim defense, man, linking up with Sané again. Sané assisted the first goal, by the way, if I didn't mention, and Sané with 2 assists. Jamal Musiala creates himself a tap in. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goal. Half continues. Bayern dominated again. Hoffenheim were finished after that, and Goretzka came on, played a through ball pass to Kane, and Kane shoots it right out Baumann, but it was too powerful. Baumann could not get a strong enough hand to it. And at the end of the day, 3-0. I'm very happy, guys. I'm very, very happy. I mean, this is a great start to the year. I'm interested now. Tomorrow, Leverkusen plays. And I'm so interested to see how these guys look after winter break, right? But also this. They're missing two of their starting center backs, Kasuno and Tapsoba. They're off to African Cup of Nations. Victor Boniface went to AFCON, but he went and got injured. He injured like his adductor, and he's going to be out for the rest of the season until late April, which is basically the rest of the season. I'm going to be tuned into that Leverkusen game, guys. I'm going to be tuned in because that's 3 key players. Now, let's see. Let's see if Hincapié and those guys can replace Tapsoba and Kasuno. Let's see if Holzek or Schick can replace Boniface effectively. Let's see. But Bayern, great win to put pressure on Leverkusen tomorrow. Great freaking win. The stadium was electric for Franz Beckenbauer. Rest in peace again to Franz. Der Kaiser, a legend, absolutely the greatest German player of all time. Top 5, top 10 player of all time in all of football history, 100%. And yeah, this was a great start to the year for Bayern. Musiala, if Musiala can play the second half of the season like he did today, man, we're fucking cooking, man. I am excited if Musiala, Jamal, our glorious King Jamal plays like this. But I'm excited that I can make Bayern videos again, post-match reactions. I think, there isn't many negatives you could say about today's game besides that 1-minute clusterfuck Bayern was having in the back where Hoffenheim had 2 or 3 chances. That's like really, really the only complaint. 3-0. Neuer, Neuer, thank God Neuer is playing at his best also. It is so nice to see, when all of those guys are out there saying Alisson's the best, Ter Stegen is the best, Oblak's the best, Magnon is the best. Neuer comes back after a 1-year injury, and he's already the best goalie in the world. That's just crazy. This is what the goalkeeper does. This is what Manuel Neuer, the goalkeeper, does, man. But, if you don't remember how I do my post-match reactions, we got to do the player ratings. So let me just scooch over when I go do my editing where I put the player ratings here. And yeah, I'm not going to do the player ratings for the subs. I don't think any of the subs really had too much of an impact besides Goretzka, who assisted Kane's goal. But I'm just going to do starting 11 and obviously our coach Tuchel. So let's go. I'm putting him here. I already put him up, so you already see the ratings. But Neuer, 10 out of 10. 2-3 huge saves. The goalkeeper's back at his absolute best. Leimer, 6.8. Second worst player on the field for Bayern today in the starting 11. I mean, he first of all, his crossing shit. Here's the thing about Leimer. Leimer's a good squad player to have. He works hard. You could always trust him to give max effort on the pitch, but sometimes he just fails miserably in certain positions. His crossing was terrible today. And, his performance wasn't bad, but because some of his crosses were so bad, and because 2 or 3 times he kept on getting caught out of position and putting us in difficult situations, I have to give him 6.8. Upamecano, 7. Would give him higher, but, one of those chances where Hoffenheim flicked on with the header and they got in and Neuer had to make that great save. Upamecano was slightly at fault because he pressed up on the striker when he really didn't need to, and he put ourselves in that situation where Hoffenheim had a 1v1. Thank God they fucked it up. I think it was Ilhas Bebu who fucked it up, if I remember correctly, but I'm not sure. It's been a while. It's been a couple hours since the game. It's actually been like 10 hours since the game already. Yeah, this is a very late post-match reaction. De Ligt 7.5, better than Upamecano, less mistakes. Davies 7.5. This is, no real mistakes from Davies. Davies, this was a good defensive performance from him, but I'd like to see Davies just be more creative when he's in attacking positions. I need him to be more creative. I don't know. I feel like we could get more from him. Guerrero 7 out of 10, just a good performance for him. This is one of his better performances in a Bayern shirt. And along with next to him, Kimmich 7.5. I think today Kimmich actually showed some very good reading to block out counterattacks. His pressing was good today. Some of his passes were iffy, but in the second half, his passes were on point. He was running the game. He had this one really good cross to Harry Kane, and Harry Kane almost scored it. Like, it was just, we need to get Kimmich. If you know about the cross I'm talking about, he gets the ball on the right side of the field, and he just whips in a ball straight to Harry Kane's head. No one even sees the pass, but he does, and he gets it straight to Harry Kane's head. And Harry Kane, maybe I think, was a little surprised himself, and I think he missed the chance. I think maybe that's a reason why he missed a chance. But we need to get Joshua in these positions more out wide where he can put crosses in. We really do, because remember in the Galatasaray game, bro, where he assisted Harry Kane for the header, like, Kimmich crossing from the right side specifically. We need to make more use of that, especially with guys like Kane in the team. We need to. So I'd like to see more of that. Muller 6 out of 10. Unfortunately, I know I said Muller has to start over Coman because of the occasion of the game, but he was probably the least effective out of Bayern's players today. 6 out of 10. He didn't really contribute anything significant, and he didn't make any like huge mistakes or mess up anything crazy. So yeah, 6 out of 10. Can't really give him any lower. Musiala 10 out of 10. Obviously, running the game for us today. 2 goals, constantly terrorizing defenders. In my opinion, the best young player in the world. Future Ballon d'Or winner Jamal Musiala, my glorious, glorious king Jamal Musiala. Sane 8 out of 10, 2 assists, give him 8 out of 10. Sane had a good game. Sometimes he was losing the ball, sometimes he wasn't being as effective as he could, but 8 out of 10 for Sane. Kane 8 out of 10, same thing as Sane, was being effective in certain positions, getting in good positions, linking up well, got the goal, 8 out of 10. And Tuchel at the end of the day, 10 out of 10, because he chose the right lineup, in my opinion. The tactics were there. He had a good match plan for Hoffenheim, and it neutralized them. It neutralized them. So those are my player ratings. Let me know if you made it this far into the video. Let me know your comment. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What you thought of the game. What you thought of the starting lineup. If you disagree with anything I said. If you go into my other videos, I'm always interacting with everyone in the comments. So leave comments below if you got things to say. I'm glad the Bundesliga is back. I'm gonna keep making AFCON content, Asia Cup content. And yeah, Bayern content's back. I'll drop some Prem content here and there. If any big stories pop up, I'll make content. But yes, if you made this far, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend. It's the start of the weekend. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And yeah, make the most of your days, guys. Every day on Earth, every day on planet Earth is a fantastic day. Every day we breathe and get to wake up is a fantastic day. Always be grateful, always be kind, and always, always, always. I don't know what I was going to say. What was I going to say? Be grateful, be kind. The world sucks. And just do it. Just do it. Listen to me. Listen to Hokage, okay? But yeah, guys. Thanks for watching another video. Like and subscribe, comment, and yes, Bayern is back. Rest in peace, Franz Beckenbauer. Jamal Musiala, future Ballon d'Or winner. The goalkeeper Manuel Neuer is back. Life is good. Life is good.